Remember the hilarious sitcom 2.5 Men that first aired in 2003? With its witty humor, unforgettable characters like Charlie, Alan, and Jake, and endless laughs from family chaos, it captured our hearts for 12 seasons, evoking fond memories of simpler times. Today, we honor the talented actors from the show who have sadly passed away, celebrating their legacies and the joy they brought to our lives. Number 1. Conchata Ferrell as Berta. At age 60, born in 1943, when joining the show in 2003, Conchata Ferrell played Berta, the sarcastic and tough housekeeper. Her outstanding characteristics include witty one-liners, unfiltered humor, and a no-nonsense attitude that often steals scenes, making her the comic relief in the chaotic Harper household. She died from complications following cardiac arrest at age 77 in 2020. After the show, highlights of her career include guest roles in series like The Ranch and Bob Hart's Abishola, and voice work in animated films, continuing her legacy as a beloved character actress. Number 2. Martin Mull as Russell. At age 64, born in 1943, when joining the show in 2007, Martin Mull played Russell, the quirky pharmacist. His outstanding characteristics feature deadpan delivery, eccentric behavior, and humorous drug references, adding offbeat charm to the episodes. He died from a long illness at age 80 in 2024. After the show, highlights of his career include guest appearances on Veep and Arrested Development, where he earned an Emmy nomination, and continued work in animation like Bob's Burgers. Number 3. Carl Reiner as Marty Pepper. At age 87, born in 1922, when joining the show in 2009, Carl Reiner played Marty Pepper, Evelyn's older boyfriend. His outstanding characteristics involve sharp wit, comedic timing, and portraying a lovable yet mischievous senior, bringing veteran charm to family dynamics. He died from natural causes at age 98 in 2020. After the show, highlights of his career include directing episodes of series like The History of Comedy and voicing characters in animated films, capping a legendary 7-decade run in entertainment. Number 4. Jon Cryer as Alan Harper. At age 38, born in 1965, when joining the show in 2003, Jon Cryer played Alan Harper, the uptight chiropractor. His outstanding characteristics include neurotic anxiety, cheapskate tendencies, and constant misfortune, serving as the straight man to his brother's antics. Now at age 60, highlights of his career after the show include starring in Extended Family, voicing characters in animated series like Supergirl, and earning acclaim for his memoir, So That Happened. Number 5. Angus T. Jones as Jake Harper. At age 10, born in 1993, when joining the show in 2003, Angus T. Jones played Jake Harper, the mischievous nephew. His outstanding characteristics feature lazy charm, sarcastic quips, and evolving from cute kid to rebellious teen, providing youthful comic relief. Now at age 31, highlights of his career after the show include stepping away from acting to focus on faith and education, later appearing in independent films and managing a production company. Number 6. Charlie Sheen as Charlie Harper. At age 38, born in 1965, when joining the show in 2003, Charlie Sheen played Charlie Harper, the carefree jingle writer. His outstanding characteristics include hedonistic lifestyle, witty sarcasm, and charm masking deeper issues, driving the show's humor. Now at age 59, highlights of his career after the show include starring in Anger Management, appearing in films like Scary Movie 5, and focusing on activism and family life post-personal challenges. Number 7. Holland Taylor as Evelyn Harper. At age 60, born in 1943, when joining the show in 2003, Holland Taylor played Evelyn Harper, the domineering mother. Her outstanding characteristics involve sharp-tongued snobbery, manipulative schemes, and glamorous selfishness, adding family tension. Now at age 82, highlights of her career after the show include Emmy-nominated roles in The Morning Show, starring in The Chair, and continuing stage work like her Broadway play, Anne. Number 8. Ashton Kutcher as Walden Schmidt. At age 33, born in 1978, when joining the show in 2011, Ashton Kutcher played Walden Schmidt, the billionaire tech mogul. His outstanding characteristics feature awkward charm, generosity, and emotional vulnerability, refreshing the show's dynamic. Now at age 47, highlights of his career after the show include starring in The Ranch, investing in tech startups, and producing series like Your Place or Mine. Number 9. Marin Hinkle as Judith Harper. At age 37, born in 1966, when joining the show in 2003, Marin Hinkle played Judith Harper, Alan's ex-wife. Her outstanding characteristics include vindictive demands, sharp criticism, and complex post-divorce interactions, heightening family conflicts. Now at age 59, highlights of her career after the show include starring in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, earning Emmy nominations, and roles in series like Homeland. Number 10. Melanie Lynskey as Rose. At age 26, born in 1977, when joining the show in 2003, Melanie Lynskey played Rose, the obsessive stalker. Her outstanding characteristics feature quirky persistence, manipulative sweetness, and comedic unpredictability, becoming a fan-favorite antagonist. Now at age 48, highlights of her career after the show include Emmy-nominated roles in Yellow Jackets, starring in Togetherness, and films like Don't Look Up. Number 11. Courtney Thorne-Smith as Lindsay McElroy. At age 42, born in 1967, when joining the show in 2009, Courtney Thorne-Smith played Lindsay McElroy, Alan's girlfriend. Her outstanding characteristics involve fiery temper, romantic complications, and humorous family chaos, adding depth to Alan's love life. Now at age 57, highlights of her career after the show include starring in Emma Fielding Mysteries films and guest roles in series like Fresh Off the Boat. Number 12. Jennifer Taylor as Chelsea. At age 36, born in 1972, when joining the show in 2008, Jennifer Taylor played Chelsea, Charlie's fiancée. Her outstanding characteristics feature grounded sensibility, loving nature, and contrasting Charlie's lifestyle, bringing stability to his arc. Now at age 53, highlights of her career after the show include starring in Hallmark films like God's Not Dead, A Light in Darkness, and recurring roles in series like Shameless. Number 13. Ryan Stiles as Dr. Herb Melnick. At age 48, born in 1959, when joining the show in 2007, Ryan Stiles played Dr. Herb Melnick, Judith's husband. His outstanding characteristics include awkward humor, kind-hearted clumsiness, and comic relief in family scenes. Now at age 66, highlights of his career after the show include hosting Whose Line Is It Anyway?, revival and guest roles in series like The Good Place. Number 14. Amber Tamblyn as Jenny Harper. At age 30, born in 1983, when joining the show in 2013, Amber Tamblyn played Jenny Harper, Charlie's daughter. Her outstanding characteristics feature sarcastic wit, free-spirited attitude, and adding fresh dynamics to the Harper family. Now at age 42, highlights of her career after the show include starring in You Hurt My Feelings and writing books like Era of Ignition. Number 15. Sophie Winkleman as Zoe. At age 31, born in 1980, when joining the show in 2011, Sophie Winkleman played Zoe, Walden's girlfriend. Her outstanding characteristics involve British sophistication, intelligence, and romantic tension with Walden. Now at age 44, highlights of her career after the show include starring in The Palace and roles in series like Sanditon. Number 16. April Bowlby as Candy. At age 25, born in 1980, when joining the show in 2005, April Bowlby played Candy, Alan's ditzy wife. Her outstanding characteristics feature bubbly innocence, comedic timing, and adding absurdity to Alan's life. Now at age 44, highlights of her career after the show include starring in Doom Patrol as Elasti-Woman and roles in The Slammin' Salmon. Number 17. Graham Patrick Martin as Eldridge McElroy. At age 18, born in 1991, when joining the show in 2009, Graham Patrick Martin played Eldridge McElroy, Jake's friend. His outstanding characteristics include laid-back teen vibe, mischievous antics, and stoner humor. Now at age 33, highlights of his career after the show include starring in major crimes as Rusty Beck, earning Emmy nominations. Number 18. Jane Lynch as Dr. Linda Freeman. At age 43, born in 1960, when joining the show in 2003, Jane Lynch played Dr. Linda Freeman, the therapist. Her outstanding characteristics feature dry wit, professional demeanor, and insightful commentary on the Harpers. Now at age 65, highlights of her career after the show include Emmy-winning roles in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and hosting The Weakest Link. Number 19. Judy Greer as Bridget Schmidt. At age 36, born in 1975, when joining the show in 2011, Judy Greer played Bridget Schmidt, Walden's ex-wife. Her outstanding characteristics include vengeful attitude, sharp sarcasm, and complicating Walden's life. Now at age 50, highlights of her career after the show include starring in Reboot and roles in Halloween Ends. Number 20. Emmanuelle Vaugier as Mia. At age 32, born in 1976, when joining the show in 2008, Emmanuelle Vaugier played Mia, Charlie's ex-fiancée. Her outstanding characteristics feature ballet grace, controlling nature, and romantic tension with Charlie. Now at age 49, highlights of her career after the show include starring in Lost Girl as the Morrigan and roles in Supernatural. Thanks for watching. See you next time.